Let's go to referencing. The rule here is that if there's a citation, there should be a reference. Let it be direct quotation or paraphrase, so long as the author's names are there, then you need to automatically put that there in the reference section. Because if you neglect one, that can be noticed and that can cause future problems or consequences. Next is that be mindful of the nuances and references, such as, you know, you need to know exactly when you need to put italics, when you need to put to make it italics, or what are you going to do with proper nouns there? When are you going to capitalize the word there? So on and so forth. And lastly, refrain from using many websites as references. You just only use one to three, and I would recommend the .edu.org websites, not the blog spots, because they're not credible. They're not source of scholarly knowledge. Use books and journals instead. They're much credible, and they're the ones that the reviewers are looking for. Where are you gonna get that? There are several places. There's this scholar.google.com, director of open access journal, score by field, academic search engine, ProQuest dissertations, and thesis open, directory of open access books. Lastly, do not indent the references yet. Let's just do it when we're done. I know that APA referencing requires the intention, but let's just finish all the works first up to conclusion, and then that will be the time that we're going to organize the references because it needs to be done in alphabetical manner. Here is an example coming from my thesis. As you see here, okay, it's done well. This is a book. I followed the recent APA referencing format, and there's no place where it's published. Before there's one. So routledge only, okay? Authors, year, the name of the book, and the publisher. Remember, after the colon, the next letter should be capitalized. This one is a journal without a DOI, okay? The format is authors, the date, the name of the article without italics, and the italicized name of the journal, and up to volume it should be italicized. The rest are not. Okay, this is the issue and the pages. You try to look for DOI. If there's DOI, you put it, please, here, such as this one. And if you see some proper nouns like Filipinos, people, Saudi Arabia, China, Chinese, Harry Potter, names of persons, then you capitalize them. Every single thing matters here. So you need to mind the nuances. Example once again for journals, here for websites, and lastly for books. For websites, this is an example of an organizational author. There's no name there indicating who wrote that. So you just need to put the name of the organization and then the date of the publication. You will see that somewhere there, maybe in the bottom part or on the first part. And you just write down the link. Do not write retrieve from anymore.